Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. Welcome to Cooking While Drunk. I am your drunk, Tony. Thanks for watching. Today we're sipping on a little bit of Jack Daniels, a little bit of Shock Top. Gotta get in the mood. You know, it's getting a little chilly, so we gotta warm up. How do you warm up? Nice pot of stew. Instead of the pot, we're gonna use the Instant Pot. So it's a beef stew done in the Instant Pot. Total time takes about an hour to hour and a half instead of 4 hours on the stove. This recipe, I've done it 4 times now and it's just been improved so many times. So what we're gonna start with, we've got our 2 pounds of our beef already cut up. I'm gonna saute it in the pan on the stove and then we're gonna transfer it to the Instant Pot and we'll go from there. All right, see you in a little bit. Oh yeah. Welcome back. So, sauteed the beef. Just season it with salt and pepper. Saute in the pan in batches. Put it back. The reason why I do that is because if you look at the Instant Pot or the multi-cookers, they're round. And when they're round, they don't release that liquid. It just kind of keeps it in the steam, kind of falls back down and kind of boils it more than anything else. So now we're going to do our vegetables as soon as I find my oil. So I have the machine set to saute. And we're going to do our, this is an onion with some celery and carrots. Just going to dump that in. With a little bit of salt, a nice pinch of kosher salt. And let that saute and brown. This will take between 3 and 5 minutes. All right, see you in a minute. Nice cold beer on a nice cold day. Welcome back. So, excuse me while I burp. Vegetables are sauteed. So now I'm going to add about 4 cloves of garlic, which, you know, because of my injury, and actually it's a real injury. I actually was prepping the beef and I sliced off my fingernail. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Look at my Instagram picture, you'll see it. My wife was nominated to peel the garlic. And I say nominated because she didn't ask, I told her to do it. So add the garlic in, and you know garlic cooks very fast. So give it a quick stir, and then we're going to add potatoes. We're going to add 1 cup of chicken stock and 1 cup of beef stock into the pan. Now what I did was, after I sauteed the beef, after I browned the beef I should say, I poured the chicken stock and the beef stock. You can do a combination. You can do all chicken, you can do all beef. I like doing half and half. I'm out of beef stock, so what I did was I added the chicken stock to the pan and I deglazed it, the beef stock, and it came out really delicious. Normally I do have chicken stock, beef stock, and vegetable stock all on hand. I just forgot to get some when I go to the grocery store. I don't mean bouillon cubes, and I don't mean that I can't believe it's not chicken or what is it called? Better than bouillon stuff. That is good, it does taste great, but for stews and soup it is not suitable. So now something's missing. Oh yeah, the beef. So take that beef. So on the machine, however you use, whether it's the Cuisinart or Instant Pot, I think Revel makes one as well. So on the Instant Pot you hit cancel and hit pressure cook. I'm going to set it for 45 minutes. Pour the beef and all those delicious juices. And that little piece right there, like, I'm the kind of person that wants every spot. So now it's going to start going up to pressure. Give it a little stir. So while it has to heat up before I even put the lid on, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning and about 2 2 bay leaves, but these are small leaves, so I'm gonna put 3. Give that a stir to get everything all nice and incorporated. So, last but not least, umami, which is not a flavor. So there are 5 senses, right? Sweet, salty, sour. What's the other one? I don't remember. And they said the 5th one is umami, which is soy sauce, but no. To me, it's Worcestershire sauce, and I only use Lee & Perrins. Lee & Perrins actually has, now if you're a vegan, you can't use this at all, because this does have anchovy in it. All real Worcestershire sauce should have anchovy as an ingredient. Maybe not be the first ingredient, but it should be towards the middle or the end. And a little dash of soy sauce, just a dash, because I already used salt when I browned, and I had to salt when I browned the vegetables. So give that a stir. Oh god, this smells so good. So however your machine operates, you want to lid it up and set your vent to seal. You don't want it to vent because you want it to come up to pressure. Pressure cookers electric ones take 15 to 20 minutes to come up to pressure. So 45-minute cook time really is about an hour, because it takes that long for it to come up to pressure. And in about 55 to 60 minutes, we'll come back and we'll finish it off. So we're gonna add some corn and some sausage, and I'm gonna have another beer. All right, it's been about 45 minutes, so I went ahead and I hit the switch to make it vent, so it vents really fast. Gonna hit cancel, gonna pop off the lid. Oh, that smells so good. All right, still not quite done yet. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hit it onto saute, and it shouldn't take too long for it to start to simmer again, but look at that. It is a little bit on the liquidy side, right? We're about to fix that up. So what I have here is 1 ear of corn that I cut up, fresh corn. You can use a cup of frozen, but fresh is the best. A little stir. And I also have, I'm gonna say about 3.5 of these, what were they? Spicy mango sausages that I cut up. I say 3.5 because, you know, I snack on them. My daughter was snacking. I gave a couple pieces to my daughter. When the sausage is already cooked, the corn doesn't need to cook very long. A little bit of stir. Now, as that starts to come back up to a simmer, we'll saute, but it'll come to a simmer. I have here 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and 2 teaspoons of water, and you give it a little slurry. So as you can tell, it's starting to come back to a simmer. Just pour that in. I just kind of do that to get everything out, and then give it a stir, and it will slightly thicken up. I say slightly because I like stew to have a little bit of juiciness to it. I don't like it super thick. As you can tell, it's already starting to thicken up. And it's cornstarch, so I also have corn in there, so corn also has this cornstarch itself. So 2 teaspoons cornstarch, 2 spoons of water is just enough. If you want a little thicker, use 1 tablespoon cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of water. Look at that. All right, let's get a ladle and a bowl, and you will see how this stew comes out to be. Oh, I forgot, yeah. Fish out the bay leaves. I forgot about that, sorry. Remember, we put in 3. If you don't find them all, it's not the end of the world, but they will continue to release flavor. So that's 2. And if I don't find the 3rd one, oh, I just saw it. There we go. 3. So they can also like make it too strong of a flavor. 1 scoop like that. Look how beautiful that looks. Now, what am I going to top this with? A spoon. And you can top it with a little bit of sour cream. You can top it with some diced chilies. Little thick, not too thick. I'm going to turn this off now. Look at that. Not too runny. Oh, it's so delicious. Another thing you can top it with is like a nice hit of jalapeno oil. So once again, thank you for watching Cooking While Drunk. Hit that little button right there that says subscribe and follow me, and we'll watch some more videos and we'll cook together. Alright, you guys have a good night.